Fishin Affliction. Hello.
It's time to wet a line. It's Fishin Affliction time for those who got it bad.
Well, mom and dad's grab the kids, it's time for the fishing show. Me and the big dog's gonna go catch them down at the fishing hole. Well, you better stick around, cause you don't know what you're missing. Yeah, me and the big dog's got that fishing affliction. Grab your hats, grab your baits, don't forget your poles. We're gonna fire up that old Ranger boat and head to the fishing hole. We're gonna try to catch a biggin', yeah, that's what we're wishing. Cause me and the big dog's got that fishing affliction. Yeah, me and the big dog's got that fishing affliction. Yeah. Yeah, and we've got it bad.
I've got that fishing affliction.
Hey, I'm Hot Depot, and I've got that fishing affliction.
Hi, I'm Denny Brower, and I've got that fishing affliction.
Hey, I'm Mark Menendez, and I've got that fishing affliction.
I'm Bobby Lane, and I got that fishing affliction. Hi, I'm Chris Lane, and I got that fishing affliction.
I'm Shaw Grigsby, and I got that fishing affliction.
Just like me. Here, fishy, fishy here, fishy, fishy here, fishy, fishy here.
There's one. There's one. And what's it?
You rotten, Joseph.
You guys.
Well, folks, it's time to wet a line because it's fishing affliction time, and welcome into today's episode as we continue with part 4 of the Bassassination on Kentucky Lake 2012 with the big dog, myself, and Affliction Pro staffer and tournament powerhouse Slammin' Sam Lashley. Today's Fishin' Affliction product spotlight is on the great gear from Fraybill. And if you haven't picked up a Team Fishin' Affliction tournament style jersey, well, head on over to our online store because they're on sale at a great price. And if you can't get enough of Fishin' Affliction TV, subscribe to us there at our YouTube channel. And at the end of the show, you'll meet our Fishin' Affliction Facebook Friend of the Week. So sit back and enjoy part 4 of the Bassassination of Kentucky Lake 2012. with the big dog, myself, and Affliction Pro staffer and tournament powerhouse Slammin' Sam Lashley, right here on Fishin' Affliction TV. And what you got, big dog?
Another large dog.
Well, folks, at the end of last week's episode, I had told you that we had caught so many fish there on Kentucky Lake, and it wasn't even lunchtime. And that's no exaggeration. And as a television producer, my biggest goal is making sure that you fine folks are entertained with the efforts that we provide for you week to week. But how in the world do you show a trip on where you catch over 100 bass? And the only way I know to fairly share this with you is to let the adventures of the day, along with the fish's love for those Strike King baits, do the talking. Beautiful fish, Sam.
No leeches, well, they're taking over. Like, do they like the 1.5?
Oh my goodness gracious. That is what you call inhaled.
Inhaled. I hope I can save his little life. No, I'm not totally against eating a few bass. Solid 2.5.
Good one, Sam.
Well, it's a good keeper. I think there was food trying to get it, wasn't there? How many fish can you catch in a day?
Let me ask you this, are we done?
Believe it or not, it's 10 till 11. I hate to say that, but it's 10 till 11.
Was that the last fish of the day?
Maybe this one here in a second will be. You got one? Yes. Yes, he's got one. Pretty solid fish. Pulling out of the jump. Oh, he's bad. That's what slime on your bait and everything. Here, jump, 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 jump. You got slime from one end of that bait to the other and still. If you don't jump, I'm not letting you go. Don't jump. Don't jump. All right. And normally I'm not just jerking these fish in the boat, but when you're throwing tatsu, you can do that. Some tatsu, not tattoos.
Rolling.
Here he comes.
That's good fish, big dog. Maybe a boxer?
Oh my goodness. My buddy. No. They're solid, aren't they? That man's bigger than yours, Brad. All right, let's compare. I don't think so, Sammy. Well, my next one there.
1.5 fish, big dog.
Now, good job. Good job, Brother Dan.
Tell you what,
Now, he wouldn't have hit that if I hadn't painted your eyes for it.
I know it. Little bait modification on the way down here. All right, I'm gonna have to do a little surgery, both now on me and the
Oh
fish.
no, that ain't good. Let me help you.
I'm okay. I'm okay. All right, I'll get some pliers. Well, folks, we'll be right back there in the wilds of Kentucky Lake as soon as I get myself unhooked from those ultra-sharp mustad hooks. But speaking of in the wilds, let's go see some pictures from this week's
In the Wild.
Well, folks, the Percy Priest Hybrid and Striper Club has been at it again, catching some big old hybrids and stripers. And folks, whenever they hit the water, they're going to put some big fish in the boat. And folks, that gentleman on the right-hand side of your screen, well, that's the ultimate sportsman, Jim Summers. And why is he called the ultimate sportsman? Because right after helping catch those big old stripers, he hit the woods to do a little dove hunting and got a limit. And that's one reason he's the ultimate sportsman. Folks, you can send us your pictures to pics@fishandaffliction.com or leave them there at our Facebook page. And maybe you'll see your pictures right here on the big screen.
In the Wild. Your pictures in the wild.
At Strike King, it starts with the concept. Next, it's all about perfecting the prototype. Finally, it's about catching a dream.
This is a new prototype crankbait we're working on. Strike King. It's called a 10XD.
Strike King 10XD.
Wow! A 5-bass limit!
Perfection to 25 feet and beyond. Catch your dream.
Smyrna Ready Mix is an established company that handles business daily with integrity and professionalism. Whether you're a general contractor, professional builder, or a do-it-yourself homeowner, SRM has your concrete solutions. With several convenient locations in the Middle Tennessee area to serve you, the only call you need to make is to SRM, ready to serve you with integrity and professionalism.
Overloading your boat with people or gear is dangerous. Overloaded boats or boats with unevenly distributed weight could be difficult to control, as well as more likely to swamp or capsize.
The capacity plate located near the operator's position or on the transom of the boat indicates the maximum weight capacity, which includes people, gear, and motor.
Avoid the dangers of overloading your boat by checking your boat's capacity plate, not exceeding the weight capacity, and ensuring that all weight in the boat is distributed evenly.
Fishin' Affliction's Facebook trail for those who've got it bad. Brought to you by Smyrna Ready Mix.
Well, folks, Facebook. Most everybody's on it and everybody's heard of it. And if you haven't liked Fishin' Affliction's Facebook page, then we urge you to do so you can be a part of the ever-growing community of Fishin' Affliction fans and participate in our weekly contest, upload your pictures, and even post your tournament trail results there at our Facebook page. Designed to keep you interactive and informed, it's the perfect way to communicate daily for those who've got it bad. Our thanks to Smyrna Ready Mix for sponsoring this segment of the show, and now back to Fishin' Affliction TV. Well, right after I got myself unhooked from those ultra-sharp mustad hooks, it was time to make a run to a new spot and eat a little lunch along the way because it was just about high noon. So the guys started digging through Mama's big old lunch sack, and Sam came across this banana. Now, superstition has it that if you have a banana in the boat, you're not going to catch any fish, and that bad luck will follow you anywhere you go. Well, if you call catching over 100 largemouths in a day's time bad luck, then I believe I'm going to start looking for me a banana farm.
You just switch places. Was that your first cast? There's another one. That's a good one. No, it's not. Might be a good one. Pretty solid fish. Yeah, it's solid. Would you like the pliers? Here's my freight bill pliers. Thank you. Two and a half, 2 3/4. Dang. I had one slam that spinnerbait right where you're coming through.
Strike King spinnerbait fish, big dog. Nice fish.
Yep.
That might be a boxer, huh?
Yeah. Might go on the little fish side. We caught 25 bigger than that today. No, I mean, that's not a good fish, don't get me wrong. That spinnerbait will catch them, won't it? Only always. I don't know why I didn't ever tie one back on. I guess because we were in the frenzy. The feeding frenzy. What'd you break? Oh yeah, you broke one off. Good solid fish.
You boxing?
We might box it and throw it out. I'll put it on the little fish side.
Man, that's a pretty good fish right here too.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Maybe that might be a boxer.
How big the? Oh, he's got 2 on.
Get Sam, get Sam.
No, get yours because they're the other ones. 2 at a time.
Get that awesome, Sam. That's just awesome.
Yeah, but yours is bigger.
Yeah, but yeah.
Here, go up there and stand by, Sam.
Hey, you know what I'm going to do?
Go up there.
I'm going to take my rod. I'm going to go up and stand with Slamming Sam Lashley because that's what he put you on.
There you go.
That's awesome. All right, Sam. And you know what the big dog did? He do this. Got you one, big dog?
Yep. Pretty solid.
Man, nice fish, nice fish. Woo!
Good solid largemouth. I'm gonna tell you what, we have flat smoked them today.
And still going strong.
Still going strong. It's not that late. I mean, it's 2:30.
Well, I better get back fishing.
Fish.
Nice fish, Sam.
Series 5.
Another nice little fish. We just caught no telling how many of those today. Probably 50 or 60, maybe more.
I'm gonna tell you what, man. Strike King's got a whole arsenal of crankbaits now, don't they, big?
It's the best. You know how I feel about the Series 5. To me, it's the best crankbait that's ever been made. Now they've come out with that 6XD, which is the best deep diving crankbait I've ever used. Yeah, now the 1.5 has come out, which is just phenomenal. We crushed them on it today.
I haven't got any of the ones in. That's supposed to be a really good bait.
I fished it, and it runs great, and it catches good fish.
And the 3XD, I like how it runs. I'm sure they would probably eat it right here, right now.
Good. That thing will run 12 or 15 foot deep. As little as that bait is, it runs about 12 or 15 foot on 10 to 8 pound line. It's incredible. Have you thrown it?
Yeah, I like how it runs.
And then of course, the red-eye shads. I mean, they've got everything. Now they've got the topwater bait, walking sexy dog that you can walk the dog with.
A KBD frog.
KBD frog. They've got it all.
All the line of razor baits.
And the best of it all. That's what's so incredible. They've got the best of it all. Not like they've just got average baits. Every bait that they make is a fantastic bait, top of the line bait. They can catch fish. And if you're not using them, you're messing up. I'm just telling you.
Well, folks, these two tournament powerhouses just shared an important secret with you. You want to catch more fish? Tie on a Strike King bait, because they are #1 in fishing lures. In a minute, folks, we'll be right back with some more fishing action. And when we come back, we're going to head back to Poindexter's Bait Company there in Gallatin, Tennessee, because archery season is here and the fine folks at Poindexter's have everything that we need to enjoy our time in the woods for hunters only. But right now, let's head upstairs to the kitchen to see what Miss Vicki Porter's got cooking this week.
In the Skillet with Chef Vicki Porter is brought to you by Cleepy.com, turning your precious memories into video treasures.
Welcome to In the Skillet. I'm Vicki Porter, and today I have a twist on the classic of macaroni and cheese. It's for mac and cheese balls. And now for the ingredients. You will need elbow macaroni, olive oil, milk, cornstarch, Dijon mustard, sharp cheddar cheese, seasoned breadcrumbs, and salt and pepper. After you've cooked and drained your pasta, add in a little bit of olive oil and get that mixed together. Next, add your cornstarch to a pan. And now your milk. Now get this blended together well, bring it to a boil and stir it often so it doesn't stick. Next, add your Dijon mustard and a little bit of salt and pepper. Reduce the heat and let this simmer until it thickens. Now it's time to add in our cheese and stir this until it's melted. Once your cheese is melted, let's add that to the macaroni and get that mixed together really well. After greasing your muffin tin with cooking spray, add in your breadcrumbs. Now add your macaroni to your muffin tin and we're going to bake this in the oven at 350 for about 15 to 20 minutes. After about 15 minutes in the oven, you'll be ready to sit down and enjoy these mac and cheese balls. You can find this recipe at intheskillet.com and be sure and click on the YouTube icon to see this recipe as well as all my other In the Skillets. And folks, be sure and send your recipes to me at Vicki@intheskillet.com and you might see your recipe right here in the Skillet on Fishin Affliction TV. I'm Vicki Porter. Tune in next week to see what's cooking in the Skillet.
As fishermen, we're predators, and fish are the prey. In nature, the best fishermen have one thing in common: their eyes. How do you turn your eyes into the eye of a predator? It takes 11 layers of lens technology and a new lens color to make the human eye emulate the eye of a predator. Stop buying glasses for the classes. Make yourself an alpha predator.
Hello everyone, I'm holding in my hands one of the first signs of winter, at least for me. I've been working at TWA a long time, and so when this comes out, I know winter's not too terribly far away. It is the 2013-14 Waterfowl Hunting Guide in Tennessee, and it's available on TWA's website at tnwildlife.org. I talk about that site all the time, tnwildlife.org, or at stores that sell hunting and fishing licenses. You can go get it. You can learn what the bag limits are this year. They're liberal, just like last year, 6 ducks a day, but it breaks down what you can take, and also gives you the season dates, which this year in Middle Tennessee will begin in late November and go till late January. It's really cool. You got a chance for Mother Nature to work with us, send us some cold weather, and send those ducks packing down from up north somewhere into Tennessee. Now, it can also tell you, or at least cross-reference, you can cross-reference it here. It can tell you some about our wildlife management areas, and then you can go to the larger guide that you've got, the Tennessee Hunting and Trapping Guide, and look at the wildlife management areas and see where you can go hunt on public land. And of course, a lot of those areas got drawn for. The blinds have been drawn for, and you have to make sure that the people who drew for them are signed signed on for them aren't there, if they're not there half hour before sunrise, then this place is available to you to go hunting. So keep that in mind. If you got any questions, call the TWA regional offices, but get a copy of this. It'll be here before you know it. Some of the early seasons are already out of the way. Early Canada goose season, early wood duck and teal season, they're all gone. So I know the duck hunters are looking forward to this, and this guide is out. Look for the lab on the front with a duck, and hopefully you'll see this out in the field a lot. Anyway, that's it. I'll see you next week right here on Fishin Affliction.
Folks, on today's Fishin Affliction product spotlight, I'd like to tell you about a few of the great products from Frabill. Known for their retractable nets and the many other nets that they make, Frabill has an extensive product line that will assist you with all the fishing that you do. Bait buckets, little and big, battery operated for aeration for the live bait, for crappie fishing, sauger fishing, and this particular model is great to sit on when you're at the shoreline doing that nighttime sauger fishing. Speaking of nighttime, you will want to pick up some of these battery-powered LED lights. They will absolutely light the way for all your nighttime fishing. Head on over to Frabill.com, check out that great product line, and now back to Fishin Affliction. Welcome back to Fishin Affliction TV, and this segment of the show is brought to you by Ranger Boats, still building legends one at a time. Mercury Outboards, #1 on the water. Okuma, high performance fishing gear. The ever powerful and long lasting Deca batteries. Seagar, always the best. Mustad hooks, stays sharper longer. Onyx life jackets and rain gear, keeping you there. Frabill, trusted gear since 1938. Real Magic, the name says it all. Rugged electronic mounts provided by Ram Mounts. Wigwam Socks, the performance sock company. bbgmarine.com, and Tournament Wear. Look great, feel great, do great.
For hunters only, brought to you by Fishin Affliction. For those who got it bad, both on the water and in the woods. And PaulPolishDeerLures.com, producing the greatest selection of all natural buck and doe deer lures on today's market.
We are here with Buddy Poindexter at Poindexter's Bait Company here in Gallatin, Tennessee. Buddy, bow technology. How far has it come in the last, not even just the last 5 years?
It's been incredible what has happened in the last 5-6 years.
Well, folks, bow season has arrived here in Tennessee, and for all of us who love to archery hunt, this is a special time of the year. And as you'll remember, long before the season began, I headed up to Poindexter's Bait Company there in Gallatin, Tennessee for some great advice from Buddy and some outstanding service from all the folks there at Poindexter's that helped me to decide which brand new PSE bows to get. And after making my decision from the incredible selection of archery equipment and gear there at Poindexter's, bow technician Scott Hickson took his time and used his vast knowledge to set up and customize that brand new PSE bow exactly to the needs that I desired, and before long had that bow shooting flames. How about that? How about that?
Don't you like it?
Are you kidding me?
Like it?
You gotta be kidding me. I'm telling you what, this gentleman, he knows his stuff. Taking the time to make sure everything's right. We've had a couple little issues that we've just had to deal with. Like anything that you get is not going to be just custom built for you until somebody like Scott actually makes it fit what you need it to do. I'm going to have to get asbestos clothes to wear because the flames coming off this thing. And folks, now that bow season is here, so many of us are enjoying this blessed time of the year, but keep in mind that as your archery needs come up, from little fine-tuning adjustments to major fixes, be sure to head on over to Poindexter's to see Buddy, Scott, and Chris Brock, who's another outstanding bow technician there at Poindexter's, because it's their goal that you get out there in the woods and enjoy each moment that you can during archery season. And for you hunters who don't bow hunt or may have been injured in the past and can't pull one of these compound bows back, the answer is real simple there at Poindexter's. They have an outstanding selection of crossbows. And folks, these crossbows are unbelievably fast, extremely accurate, and are set up just basically like a rifle that shoots an arrow. Scope and all with speeds pushing over 400 feet per second. And folks, Poindexter's has an incredible selection to choose from. So as archery season is is here and we're enjoying each and every moment out in the woods. Remember that Poindexter's Bait Company there in Gallatin, Tennessee is waiting to serve you for all your archery needs, your upcoming muzzle loading and rifle season needs. And don't forget, if you need any live bait or artificial lures to enjoy some fishing on Old Hickory Lake, Poindexter's Bait Company has the answers for all your outdoor needs and have been serving us, the Tennessee outdoorsmen, since 1965. And folks, when you stop in to see Buddy and the fine folks there, be sure to tell them that Fishin' Affliction sent you. And I'll be planning to see you there at Poindexter's Bait Company in Gallatin as we enjoy a great hunting season together. Be extra safe in the woods, and I'll see you there at Poindexter's. Dadgum, that's a big old fish. Oh my.
That's a go.
Oh my, Sam.
You want me to help you?
Woo, man. Woo.
That's a good one there. That'll be a good hero shot.
What a
That's what you come to Kentucky Lake for right there.
How about that, Sam? What a
6.5 pounder.
Big one. Well, folks, after an unbelievable day of catching over 100 largemouths and a bunch of 3, 4, 5, and 6+ pound fish, it was time for the hero shot of the Bassassination of 2012.
All right, guys, here's four of our keepers today on Kentucky Lake. All good solid fish. I don't even think these were our best four, but
this one's about, close to 6 or whatever.
Yeah, but anyway,
6.
All good solid chunks, and I had a blast, man. It was a blast as usual. But
thanks for having me. I really appreciate it. I just want to say, thank the Lord for this day, first and foremost, and God bless everyone.
Yeah.
And God bless those Strike King baits. Well, folks, I hope you've enjoyed our summer series featuring the legendary Kentucky Lake as we wrap it up with the final day of the Bassassination 2012 after an incredible day of fishing on that incredible lake. And speaking of incredible lakes, next week we begin our fall series on the legendary Lake Guntersville, featuring a whole bunch of brand new footage from some recent fishing trips that we took, and also taking a look back in the archives at some outstanding catches that we've had on the legendary Lake Guntersville. So tune into Fishin' Affliction TV next week, and you'll see.
Rusty's got a good one. Let me let you go. Oh, that's a giant. That's a giant. Talk to you later. Bye. Bye.
This week's Team Fishin' Affliction featured Facebook friend is
John Howell.
And thanks for being our Facebook friend. For your chance to join in the fun and become an official Team Fishin' Affliction featured Facebook friend, simply like us on Facebook. And be sure to write a comment on our wall. As always, a big thank you to all of our national and local sponsors for providing us with the most advanced technology and highest quality products and services. Be sure to visit each of our partners online through the sponsor links page on our official website at FishinAffliction.com. And this is your old pal Matthew Gillen, the voice of Fishin' Affliction TV, hoping that you'll tune in next week, because there's no doubt that Dan and the big dog got it bad. They've got Fishin' Affliction for those who got it bad.
You let that one go. And some more of them. Nice, man. I've got that Fishin' Affliction. God bless everybody. Awesome. All right.